Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And we are at Technique Tuesday, the second Tuesday of March. And we are going to be doing square number 58, which is called Soft Clusters, from our 63 Easy-To-Crochet pattern stitches, combined to make an Heirloom Afghan. And I've got my trusty J hook that I've been using throughout this whole project. And we're going to make a slip knot. And we need to chain 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the second chain from the hook, we're going to put a single crochet. And then we're going to chain 1. We're going to skip the next one, and in the next one, we're going to put a single crochet. Chain 1, skip the next one, and put a single crochet in the next. Chain 1, skip the next one, put a single crochet in the next. Now you're going to repeat that all the way down, and by the time that you're done, you should have 25 stitches. And that counts the chain ones, by the way, folks. So you're counting your singles and your chain ones, and you should have 25 stitches all together. And this should work out that you've got the stitch in the last one. Here we go. Alright, so here's what it should look like. Okay, so row 2. We are going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and turn our work. Okay, and that chain 3 counts as a double crochet. And now we're going to go the chain 1 space, because this double crochet is coming out of this stitch right here. We're going to work a cluster in the chain 1 space. So a cluster is yarn over and then go in the chain 1 space and bring up. There's 3. Yarn over. And then you should have yarn over. Oh, wait a minute. We're doing clusters. Okay. Yarn over, come up, go through 2. Yarn over, come up, go through 2. Yarn over, come up, and go through 2. You're going to do that 3 times. Okay, and then you're going to yarn over, and you're going to draw through. You're going to have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to go through all 4 loops, and that is a cluster. And we're going to chain 1, and then you're just going to work clusters in all the chain 1 spaces. So go through 2. Let's do it again. Yarn over, go in the chain 1 space, come through 2. Yarn over, chain 1 space, go through 2. Yarn over, go through 2. Now, you have 4 on your hook, go through all 4, chain 1, and you're just going to do that all the way across. We're putting clusters in all the chain 1 spaces. They call this cluster because this is a cluster of stitches together. So it's like 3 double crochets together is what it is. Like a cluster of stitches together. Isn't that cool? Alright. You should have 12 clusters by the time you're done with this row. So here's the last cluster. We're not going to chain 1. You're going to double crochet in that last stitch. And this was what it should look like. That's cool looking. Alright, chain 1 and turn for row 3. We are just going to do the single crochet, chain 1, you're skipping this cluster and you're single crocheting in between the clusters. Chain 1 and single crocheting in between these clusters. So the chain 1 spaces that you made after the cluster, that's where you're single crocheting. And then in the top of this chain 3 right here, you're single crocheting there. Okay? Make sure you single crochet in the top of that chain 3. Alright, so now what you're going to do is you are going to, let's see, where did my tape measure go? I had that yesterday. Well, get the tape measure here. I don't know where my yellow one went, but I got a purple one. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to measure this and see what this is. And whatever this is, mine is 8 inches. Yeah, it's about 8 inches. So mine is 8 inches, and I'm going to keep repeating rows 2 and 3 until it gets 8 inches this way. Let's see, until it's a perfect square. So I'm just going to keep repeating rows 2 and 3 until it gets 8 inches. And I'm going to do mine off camera, and I'll let you get yours done. And I will be back when the square is complete, and we'll do the border. Okay, so here is our square. It's very nice and very soft. Called Soft Clusters. It is soft, and I love it. Anyway, now we're going to do the border, and I've got my other color on there. We're going to chain 1 and turn. This is actually the front side. So we are going to put 2 single crochets in the first stitch, and then in the chain 1 space and stitches, you're just going to put a single crochet in each. Alright, our magic number is 23 because we have 25 stitches across there. So in this last one, we're putting 2 single crochet, chain 2, and 2 single crochet in that last stitch. Alright, so we're going to, let's see, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would be 16. We need 23 stitches. Okay, so in this first one here, we're going to put 1 here, and then 2 around here. So there's 3, and then we'll put 1 here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1 here, 9, 10, 11, and then 1 here, which is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, this will be 18 here, and then 19, 20, and then here's 21, and in this one 22 and 23. And then in this one here, we're going to put 2 single crochet, chain 2, and 2 single crochets. And then you're going to continue along because you should have a there's chain 1 spaces and stitches here too. So you just continue along just like we did this side. We did this one here like this one, and then you will do this side like we did this side. Just making sure that there's 23 stitches on each side, and you have 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet on the corners. And then we'll be back after this is done. Okay, so we have the first row done, and I put stitch markers in the corners. I don't know if you can see that. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch in the front loop only. So we're just going to make loosely slip stitching right just in the front loop only. So if you think that your slip stitches are too tight, then you may want to go up a hook size. And if they're too loose, then go down a hook size. But they should look like this. You can see that. Alright, and then when we get to the corners, you're going to skip the corner and go to the first stitch after the corner, and you're going to keep going with the slip stitches in the front loops. And you're just going to do that all the way around, and I will meet you at the end of this round. Okay, so we are all the way around there with those, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip stitch to the first slip stitch there. We're going to chain one, and then you're going to pull these slip stitches forward, and you're going to find the back loops, and the back loops we're going to put single crochets in. And then when we get to the corner, we're going to pull that out, and then you're going to put your needle in there. You can take the stitch marker out, and then you're going to put 3 single crochets in that corner. And then we're going to find the back loop again, and then we're going to go around down the side, putting a single crochet in each of the back loops. And then when you get to the corner, make sure you're putting 3 single crochets in the corner. So that is what it should look like, and we'll be back whenever it is complete. Okay, and there is the finished square that is soft clusters. And I really love this. I think this is very, very soft. I'm going to tell you that. It's so soft. I think this would make a very nice washcloth. And yeah, this definitely would make a nice washcloth because it's so soft. Anyway, I hope you guys had a lot of fun making this square with me. I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and bye-bye now.